As our company has evolved from Mongolia-based company to ASX listed company, we are quite integral part of the exploration industry here in the region, and has quite extensive experience operating in the country where we're quite comfortable to do business here. So we do accept, we do provide higher than required compliance and environmental standards.
Welcome to those tuning into the Assay TV, where today I'm delighted to be joined by Gan-Ochir Zunduisuren, Managing Director of Asian Battery Metals. Welcome, Gan. Great to have you.
Great to meet you. Nice to be here.
Right, so a common starting point would just be to give us a little bit of a background as to Asian Battery Metals for our viewers who aren't so familiar.
Asian Battery Minerals is a exploration company focused on exploring and developing critical mineral projects in Mongolia, the country that's located right next to the largest user of the battery minerals and materials used for EV battery production, right? So it's a most mature market. China is the most mature market for the whole EV supply chain at this stage globally. So we are the company trying to take advantage of that.
Excellent. Before we get into some of your projects there, can we just talk about your recent big news flow, which was listing on the ASX? Tell us a bit more about that. What does it mean for the company?
Yeah, we just listed to ASX through IPO process. Our ticker symbol is AZ9. The listing process brings really our company's development to the next stage and provides us funding to expand our past successes to a new level. And I believe our core value really lies in people, team, and culture. And listing is a great way for us evolve as a company to a much more financially stable organization to provide value for our shareholders.
Excellent. So let's move on to your projects. So you've got your flagship overall Ni-Cu-PGE project. Can you talk us through some of the exploration plans there? I know you released an update recently.
Sure. Overall copper nickel PGE project is a new discovery that we made in 2023 with at the time with the assistance from BHP Explore program in 2020. Probably I should tell that program was completed in 2023. At this stage, we have no cooperation with anybody on this project yet. And I believe this project has a lot of room to be explored for the next stage of work based on our past results. During the last scout drilling program in June 2023, we have discovered this mineral system. We have intersected 73 meters of it. This is drill hole number 9, which is, to this date, the best and last drill hole we have drilled on this project. We have intersected 73 meters of 0.6%, approximately 0.6% copper, 0.4% nickel, and 0.2 gram per ton PGE plus gold. And the hole is ended in the mineralization. So this is our potentially a star project for us. Primary goal for this season is understand and hopefully expand the footprint of this mineralization to the direction of the strike. And in addition, to advance our other geophysical targets, MS1, MS2, into drilling stage for later this year. And of course, identify if there's any other mineralized intrusions within our tenement of 100 square kilometer. So that's what we are planning for 2024.
Excellent. And you've got your other projects there, the lithium and graphite projects. Is there an update regarding those?
Yes, of course. Key works for Hukta graphite project would be drilling to extract samples for metallurgy tests, then actually detailed, then the complete actual detailed metallurgy testing. And of course, if we are successful in processing part, then we will initiate battery anode material suitability test. So this is going to be focused for this project for next 6 to 9 month period. On Sarandere's lithium project, which is quite greenfield lithium project, we are planning phase 2 trenching and maiden drill program later Q3 of this year.
Some busy few months for the company. Looking at the broader picture, let's talk about ESG. Obviously, you're taking a slice of the green energy pie. What are some of the sustainable mining practices that your company adopts, and how do you find generally operating in Mongolia?
Well, ESG is important to market, and of course, but I think it's more importantly to us in our operation team. This is something we are trying to integrate into our operation because we see there's a intertwined with our effort to manage risk for our stakeholders. So as any part of the world, Mongolia does require companies to be responsible in environmental, social, and of course, governance issues and matters. As our company has evolved from Mongolia-based company to ASX listed company, we are quite integral part of the exploration industry here in the region, and has quite extensive experience operating in the country where we're quite comfortable to do business here. So we do accept, we do provide higher than required compliance and environmental standards. One of the key things that we're going to be doing is actually collecting data for we actually start last year actually collecting data and enriching data on the environment and potentially to be used in the future once the projects are progressing to the next stage.
Excellent. Obviously, all of this exploration work costs a lot of money. How well financed are we looking for 2024?
We just, during the RTO process, we just raised 6 million Australian dollars to advance our projects to the next level. Well funded to complete all our planned work for 2024 and achieve our goals.
And obviously you have a copper project there and it's been extremely bullish at the moment. Do you see this trend continuing as we move towards 2025?
The market is definitely indicating towards longer term fundamental deficit of the copper in related to the potential energy transition effort globally, right? So we are next to largest copper concentrate buyer, China. Chinese copper market definitely gives a confidence to us. The copper concentrate is the second largest exported commodity from Mongolia to China. Most of the products goes into northern part of the China, which is further away from the seaborne market, but commands fair pricing in this competitive market environment. So we do like copper.
I think everyone likes copper at the moment. Right, just to summarize things for our investors, can you highlight some of the key milestones they should be looking out for in the coming months?
Well, we're going to have definitely a lot of drilling results coming from all three projects in the next 3 to 6 month period. We're going to have a very busy rest of 2024 in exploration. And the key milestones for us is going to be, again, the completion of the phase 1 drilling program, a 2,500-meter diamond drilling program at Oval Copper Nickel project, and then the metallurgical test for Graphite project and maiden drilling program for Charander's lithium project. And potentially later in the year, we will come back to our copper nickel project and commence the phase 2 drilling program. So these are the really milestones for us. A lot of work, but I think I have a quite good team that's capable of delivering on our plan this year.
It certainly sounds like a very busy few months coming up for ABM. And thank you for checking in with us and telling us about your projects.